What's the word? What's the word? Hey man, look, hey, it's all type of weird, funky shit going on. They got that. We gonna talk about it. A lot of y'all might call it gang shit. A lot of y'all might call it messy shit. But hey. It's in front of this camera. Some of this shit content. All of it not content. And things that ain't content, trust me, you'll understand and see the demonstration for it. But in the means in between, like, share, sub up, tell a friend, tell 10 more to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no more shorts, videos, or demonstrations again. Now, Mr. 22, you decide to run your nose off despite your face. Because there's a piece of you that still talk about the situation and still remark about the situation like it's just content. That's a pissed off individual with some hurt feelings. I don't see how that's content. Him expressing himself in the manner he chose to, that may be content. Yeah. But the way the brush off is for the situation that somebody, and you always do this, you always say somebody's your friend, your buddy, your this, your that, until they get mad or irritated with your actions. Everybody don't give a fuck about kissing your ass, sir. Don't nobody care about kissing your ass. Don't nobody care about trying to do every little thing up under the sun to put a smile to your face. It's crazy, right? The ones that say no in the outright beginning, you give them an opportunity, but you find a way to move them out the way. But we're gonna get to this here. What he said, the 4 extras, we got to know, right? Get me up out of here. Yeah.
Super compelling argument. I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't have intimate information about this situation and I just saw this clip,
what's the intimate
I'd be like,
stuff,
yeah,
Lush? What is
this white guy sounds like a piece of shit.
I have reviewed the tapes. The worst part is like King Pill says something about the fade god, and I get like a little smirk, like everybody laughing. I'm like, I was not taking part in a 4 extra teardown campaign. It wouldn't have made any sense for me to do that. This is someone I had been working with for multiple years at that point, who I was deeply invested in, who I was paying on a monthly basis. I had attended his court hearings. The idea that I was in any way involved with trying to take him down or make content out of laughing at him is bananas. Munchie B had been involved in a war.
Okay, so maybe you might have not meant for that laugh to be lethal, but during the situation and what's going on, all that shit looked like guerrilla warfare. Adam, what is you talking about, bro? Wait. The one thing that he'll try to ride out of, I didn't grow up this way. Cool. What we do in our adult life and what we did in our child life, that's two different things, two different phases of some shit, right? Because some shit you did as an adult, you wouldn't dare do as a kid. Some shit you did as a kid, you'll think is wild as an adult. At least that's the comprehensive, that's the common sense, comprehensive mindset, right? Of what makes sense and what don't make sense, what's good and what's crazy, right? So, what did you think? A person that look at you as a brother and brought you around his lady, his kids, his brothers, sisters, cousins, what have you. What did you think would honestly be when he used to his ops saying shit, popping it. He used to that. He looked at you way different, love what, as what he would say. Love what he would call you. At the time, cold game. We're gonna get back to it though.
Of words with 4 extra over the last year. I had not fanned the flames of it. I was not contributing to it. It wasn't something I was in favor of. But I do a weekly podcast with Munchie B, and I wasn't going to kick him off the podcast just because you blew your hand off with a firecracker. Okay? I just want to make that perfectly clear, because it doesn't appear that I made any offensive jokes. It appears that now the goalposts have been moved towards the point that my negative, bad friend behavior towards 4Extra consisted of smiling after somebody else made a joke. And for the record, I was trying not to smile. It's clearly a restrained smile.
Well, also, I mean, like, he was kind of alluding earlier.
So just because you shot at me but didn't hit me, that make it all right? If this ain't some bullshit and Les trying to save face and save his job, he in front of his little Fifi, he ain't trying to get fired in front of his chick on live. You feel me? Like, so he trying to play it, but Lush, you even said some wild shit, my boy. You ain't even got no dog in the fight for real. If 4Extras run up on you right now, Lush, you gonna cut the other way. You're gonna cut the other way. You're not gonna try to stand there, talk to him, see what he talking about, try to talk him down. No. 4Extras walk up on you right now, my boy. You're going the opposite way. Some point blank. Adam, for sure it's gonna be somebody stepping between him and 4Extras. Man, look. Well, the bullshit diabolical. We're gonna get back to it though.
You're in the interview to people that showed up to the hospital, and I mean, you tried to multiple times. I'm not trying to hold your dick through this situation, but like, dude, like,
the idea that he stopped fucking with me as a result of me doing anything on the podcast is bullshit. To cover up the reality of the situation was that as soon as he blew his hand off, for some reason, people started gassing him up and convincing him that he was so big now. And I kind of understand why, because I'm pretty sure he went from like 50K followers to like 200K followers, like overnight. He saw dollar signs. He thought he was going to keep blowing up. He thought, shit, I blew off one hand this week. Maybe next week I can blow off my other hand. If that doesn't work, maybe I can blow off.
Hey, man, see, look, this that shit that you say you claim you don't understand, that you don't think it gets you violated. Like Adam, there are people in the world, and I wish no harm to Adam 22 in no way, shape, form, or fashion. This is all for entertainment, prompts, and purposes of that sort of entertainment. Man, look, you don't think somebody gonna take that and be like, yeah, I'm gonna hit him in his mouth one time? I'm gonna pop him smooth all up in his. But see, like I said before, person like 4Extras, anybody that come around from 4Extras camp that even approach or try to get close to Adam 22, he gonna put something between them. He gonna for sure most definitely put something between them to ensure his safety so he get home.
A foot, I'm just going to keep blowing up. I'm going to be the amputee guy. That's not how it works.
Matter of fact, those are things that get you slapped in your mouth. Schmoop up right in your mouth. Not coming from me. Just saying. Reality. That's it.
You blew up. You got a lot of attention in that moment. Nobody was trying to throw 50K at you, which was what he was demanding. And him hating on me or like deciding that he didn't need no jumper came about before I ever got on the podcast. This is something he started cooking up with whoever was around before he even left the hospital. I just want to make that clear to anybody out there.
And I feel like we've already traversed this territory multiple times, but I'll just ask it again because it is apropos. Do you feel like you could have gone out of your way more to get a hold of this fool and actually link with him and talk to him directly? Because obviously, like you said, there's people in everybody's ear making it more complicated. Do you feel like you could have done more to just directly get at bro?
I was texting him the whole time. I was texting Lupe and talking to Lupe on the phone. I was talking to Bro Rogan. I was talking to a couple different people in his camp. So I was like,
you talking to people, but what was the interaction of when y'all first met? Business, right? You wanted to pay to have certain individuals come to your platform, right, out of a certain area, and you do videos and vlogs and this types of nature, and you try to gain exclusivity to these things, right? Well, the people that you try to do these exclusivities with try to see you in a better light than what you even present yourself as, right? So he tried to see you in the light of, that's my brother, that's my brother. Like, we good. You know what I'm saying? We cool, we locked in. Then I see my brother laughing, then basically laughing with my oppositional peoples. I understand what he's mad about. You might not understand it because that wasn't a piece of your upbringing within your lifetime. But the way you say you down for the, cause and all that other bullshit, right? And you should understand why you pissed off. This is crazy. Like, this is wild. And he's just so fucking arrogant. This shit crazy.
very sincerely trying to stay in communication with him.
Ain't nobody
at least in part because I kind of started to sense pretty quickly, especially when they told me that I was not invited to the hospital, which, keep in mind, that happened way before I appeared on the podcast. It just kind of felt to me like, oh, people are going to use this to get between me and him. Like, somehow this is going to create narratives that are going to mess things up between us. So I was like really going on my way to like keep hitting him up. Like, me and Remo are going back and forth with Lupe about his condition the whole time, left and right. It's just like, the idea that I went on the podcast and said something that was so horrible about him that he had to cut me off is bullshit. Is basically him using that to excuse the fact that he pretty much cut me off immediately because he thought he was going to be able to get way more money elsewhere, and then quickly realized that that's not actually how it worked.
And you did donate to his GoFundMe.
Yeah, why,
right?
if I was planning on just like, what does that even sound like a reasonable thing that anybody would do? Of like, oh shit, my homie blew his hand off. It's time for me to start hating on him and make a bunch of content about him or whatever. Like, that did not happen.
The most popular podcaster over here.
I was just dealing with the fact that I was doing a podcast that week with people who didn't like him, and they're talking about him. And I'm just like even just today, I saw a clip from a podcast.
Oh, extra.
Show the screen. Show the screen. Oh, that's cool. And then he hit me up later to say, yo, actually, at the last minute,
yeah, actually,
he went off on you super crazy, because this is like the last clip in the video, I'm pretty sure. And so, yeah, like, I knew that this was coming. Honestly, like, it's kind of like a mixed bag, because on one hand, I feel like, what?
No, I think Munchie.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm listening to him.
No, your team just walked in because they thought you were asleep. Yeah,
No,
or dead. I don't know.
No, you said they at me because
I didn't think you was asleep.
Oh, okay, I thought.
I'm listening.
I didn't think about it until your team just walked in, looking at you like you were dead. Either way, I saw this. I was pissed. I feel like Forex just completely misrepresented me. So I decided that I need to speak the language that he speaks. So I took to my story and I said, hey, 4Extra, if you want to get on a national platform like Cam Capone and lie on the 22ster, who is objectively, I am the number one person who has ever given you an opportunity in your life. I'm the number one person who has ever given you money in your entire life. You have never received more money than you received from me. I am the number one person who made you famous, who gave you opportunities, who helped create the lore that now surrounds you, because of the fact that you.
Adam out here saying he birthed niggas. Adam out here trying to say he birthing niggas. No, man. Hey, look, man, look, look, man. No, hell no. Didn't they have to be somebody and have some form of emotion for you to even talk to them in the first place? So that means they made themselves, right? And they placed themselves into a situation where they elevate, right? Where do that say you birthed them? This ain't the first person you said this about. I really feel like you got this written down somewhere and you just coin it up every time you get ready to dismiss somebody. Just saying.
You are a fucking snake, and you took to this national platform, Cam Capone News, with 1.3 million subscribers, and lied about me.
Damn.
I need that fade. I need to settle this score in a ring, in a cage, whatever it might be. I don't fight on the streets. I'm like Mike fucking Tyson. I only fight in the ring for money.
He might just
for
beat your
extra.
ass.
I
hair
need that fade.
Am I here wrong?
He might
You
just
heard
beat
me
your
right.
ass.
You heard me right, brother man.
Hold on.
And I'm gonna need you ringside.
No, hold on. Am I hearing wrong?
Nah, he said it.
You heard it. You heard it, brother. I think Ant's asleep now.
No. Oh, hey, hold on. I'm gonna admit.
God, can you shove him?
No.
He ain't sleep. I don't care. Everybody else gonna talk that shit. I would say what's real. He ain't fucking sleep. That's his way of, nah, this really ain't got nothing to do with me. See. Adam be on bullshit, trying to pull people in his bullshit. And now he trying to pull Hefe in his bullshit. Stay asleep, Hefe. Hey, look, Dad. I'd have been looking out through shades like, nah, this ain't gonna happen. Crazy.
I did those all day. But hold on. Am I hearing right?
The 22ster needs that fade. Yeah, you heard it right. Literally. In the ring.
You only saying that because he ain't, because you feel like he ain't 100%. You only saying that because you feel like he not at 100%. Yeah, all right. I done heard of prison stories in the world before of niggas getting whooped by niggas with one solid physicist. One solid one. You know what I'm saying?
In a sanctioned fighting apparatus. I don't fight in the streets. I just want to make that clear.
Bro, do you know how big that would be?
I'll be big. Yeah, I agree.
What if 4 Extra beats your ass?
You know?
I mean, look, listen. If I'm from IF, as if I'm if I'm stiff. Look, fuck that. Look, hold on. This is big. The white boy. Hold on. What?
No, hey, Adam, like you're dead serious about this too.
I need that fade. Like, what am I? Remember, you and Suspect.
Yeah.
You sat on this platform, a national platform with 4.7, I don't know, million subscribers. You said something terrible about Suspect. What did Suspect do? He drove out to your crib.
And look,
you drove out to his crib.
Yeah,
and he knocked your ass.
Look, we gonna get up out of here all day. Y'all know No Jumper Channel. Y'all know who Adam 22 is. Y'all know I don't even really react to more content. But it says more weird shit. And I read somewhere on a thumbnail, him and my. I gotta go do some work. It might be something else. But hey, the means like, share, sub, up, tell a friend, tell my dude. Hit that notification bell so you'll miss no more shorts, videos, or demonstrations. Hey, means in between. I fuck with you. And somebody go help Apple. Somebody go help that man. That man's sick in the head.
This has been shut down. In my soul. There's a war in each trenches. Everyone doing this shooting. From the cops to the women. No one protecting children.